Hi everyone, Coyote Montana here. Now, if you actually remember the Godzilla movies, first off, we've got Gojira, aka Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla Raids Again, King Kong vs. Godzilla, Mothra vs. Godzilla, aka Godzilla vs. The Thing, or also known as Godzilla vs. Mothra, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Invasion of Astro Monster, aka Monster Zero, aka Godzilla vs. Monster Zero, Ebra, Horror of the Deep, aka Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, Son of Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters, All Monsters Attack, aka Godzilla's Revenge, Godzilla vs. Hedra, aka Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster, Godzilla on Monster Island, aka Godzilla vs. Gigan, Godzilla vs. Megalon, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, and Terror of Mechagodzilla, which all of this is the Godzilla Showa era. Now, we got the Heisei era, we got the Return of Godzilla, aka Godzilla 1985, Godzilla vs. Biollante, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, Godzilla and Mothra, the Battle for Earth, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, and finally, another double feature DVD, Godzilla vs. Spacegodzilla, and Godzilla vs. Destoryah. Alrighty, now here we go. This is Godzilla vs. Spacegodzilla and Godzilla vs. Destoryah double feature DVD. Found this on eBay, and this contains the last two Godzilla movies of the Heisei Era. Now, starting off with this. So, I actually did watch Godzilla vs. Spacegodzilla before. You see, if you actually remember the Godzilla cells were actually on the Mothra, and the Godzilla cells were actually sucked into a black hole, and they formed into this monster there, Space Godzilla. Yes, that's what actually happened. It was formed into Space Godzilla, who actually has these crystals on his shoulders, and he looks like Godzilla but space. That's why he's called Space Godzilla. I mean, I know some say it's like a dumb name or something, but that's the name of the new monster. And there's baby Godzilla, Godzilla's son, who's a bit older and all green, because in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, he was blue and he was this tiny, like some sort of human size. But now he's grown big and he's now green. And at least Godzilla's on here too. The king of the monsters. They actually use a device on him, this tracking thing that they use, that Mickey actually used to talk to Godzilla. So Godzilla actually did battle Space Godzilla on the island until Godzilla got his butt kicked. So ever since when Space Godzilla captured his son, Godzilla's son, now it's up to Godzilla to stop Space Godzilla, with the help of this bot named Mogra, or Morgira, of course. But hey, at least I actually did love the whole movie, and Godzilla did kick Space Godzilla's butt for good. Which is amazing. And baby Godzilla is free. And now, the last Godzilla movie of the Heisei Era, Godzilla vs. Destoryah. Now, this one is the last Godzilla movie, and what actually happened on here? Well, I only went through the middle to the end, which is the final battle, but on this, Godzilla got the case of the meltdown, because you can actually tell by his body right there. See that glow right there? He got the case of the meltdown because he was from the nuclear reaction. That's why his heart is having the meltdown, because if the temperature goes up high, he blows up and destroys Earth, killing everyone on there. Ooh, yeah. But they actually did cool him down on there, and there's this new monster that looks like this until it formed into Destoryah. But you see, according to what James Ralph said, special shout out to him, it's not Destroyer, it's Destoryah! That's the way how James Ralph actually said it when he was talking about this. And Godzilla's son is on there, Godzilla Jr., and he actually kind of looks like his dad, who died because of Destoryah. But the one thing that was sad, that Godzilla actually died on this movie because of the meltdown, but Mickey and that other lady, don't know her name, they were shocked because Godzilla was about to blow up. And when they cooled him down, he died, and that was pretty sad. But the thing is, Godzilla did pass on his powers to his son, so his son became the new Godzilla. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes in movies and shows they had like these dark moments, which is pretty sad. Anyway, so here's the front cover of this. Here's the spine. There's Trisarth. And here's the back. Looks pretty nice. There's Space Godzilla in the city. And look at that, there's the special features. So yeah, so Godzilla is actually the good guy on this one to stop Space Godzilla. And there's Godzilla Jr. fighting off against Destoryah. Yep, and it says, can Godzilla save Japan from intergalactic evil? Yeah, so that's what Godzilla did. He actually saved Japan on this one. So he was actually the good guy on this. Wow. First off, they actually switched him to the bad guy in the early ones, and then they switched him to the good guy on this one. Same thing on this. Looks like Godzilla actually did save Japan. Just like how he did in the classic Godzilla movies. Nice. And it says, get ready for a 3-way monster melee! Melee, just like the name of the Smash Bros. Game, Super Smash Bros. Melee. Anyways, let's get this open up. Alright, here's the disc, and it's a double-sided disc. Looks nice. So I believe side 1 has Godzilla vs. Spacegodzilla, and side B has Godzilla vs. Destoryah. I can't wait to watch it! The whole movie of Godzilla vs. Destoryah. And looks like this concludes the Godzilla Heisei Era. Alrighty, so looks like that concludes the Godzilla Heisei Era. We've got the Showa Era and the Heisei Era together, starting from Gojira and all the way down to Godzilla vs. Destoryah. Man, I can't believe I've actually made it this far of the eras of Godzilla. I mean, wow, I can't believe it. I mean, I know that the Showa Era actually has 15, and the Heisei Era actually has 7. So that's a total of 22 Godzilla movies. Yes, 22 Godzilla movies. That's a lot. And I gotta say, Toho must have really did a really good job with this. With the Godzilla movies that they've done. And also remaking the old ones in the Heisei Era. I can't believe they actually brought back Ghidorah, Mothra, Mechagodzilla, Rodan, and Godzilla's son. I mean, throughout the... I don't know what to say, everyone. I mean, I can't believe I've actually made it this far. Coming soon will be the Godzilla Millennium Era, and then soon, the MonsterVerse Era. Man, I can't believe I've actually made it this far, everyone. I'm really happy for this. Wolfie Montana and Elijah, if you're seeing this, look at these Godzilla movies that I got. It's pretty awesome. Wish me luck on getting the Millennium Era. And wish me luck on getting the Millennium Era, everyone. Because the Millennium Era is going to be pretty good. And it's going to be a lot of confusions, too, about it. But hey, at least the best thing I like is that when James Rolfe actually talked about these Godzilla movies, it's pretty amazing. I mean, my dad have actually seen a bunch of them. Not all of them, but it's going to be pretty great. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye.